Let me ask you something. How many times have you gotten home from work, blinked, and suddenly your evening is just gone? 1 minute, you're tossing your bag on the couch, and the next, you're crawling into bed, wondering where the time went. For years, this was my reality. Long hours, high stress, and never-ending exhaustion. I get home, crash on the couch, and do nothing except scroll on my phone or let Netflix autoplay my life away. I kept telling myself I was relaxing, but somehow I never actually felt recharged. The problem? I wanted more. I wanted to grow my business, stay connected with friends and family, enjoy date nights, and even fit in workouts. But I had to face a tough reality. My evenings weren't disappearing by accident. I was letting them slip away. So, after a lot of trial and error, I made 5 small but powerful changes that completely transformed how I used my time after work. And trust me, these shifts made a huge difference. Here's what I learned. 1. Set boundaries with my phone. I used to come home and immediately get sucked into a black hole of social media, texts, and random internet rabbit holes. Before I knew it, hours had passed, and I'd done nothing. So, I set a rule. No phone for the first hour after getting home. At first, it felt weird. Those notifications were tempting, like what do I do with my hands? But soon I realized how much more present and focused I felt. Instead of scrolling mindlessly, I'd cook, read, or just sit and unwind. Game changer. 2. Plan my evening at lunch. During my lunch break at work, I started taking 5 minutes to plan my evening. It wasn't anything fancy, just writing down 1 or 2 things I wanted to do when I got home. Whether it was making a healthy dinner instead of ordering takeout, going for a 30-minute walk, or reading a chapter of a book. Having a simple plan in place meant I wasted less time deciding and actually did more of what mattered. This small habit made me feel more in control and way less stressed. 3. Turn off the work brain at the door. This was huge for me. Even if I wasn't actively working, my brain wouldn't shut up about it. I'd replay conversations, overthink emails, and stress about tomorrow's to-do list. So, I started a ritual. When I get home, I leave my work brain at the door. I set my bag down, take a few minutes to breathe deeply, stretch, or even just sit quietly and mentally tell myself, work is over. It was surprisingly effective. It sounds simple, but having this intentional wind-down moment helped me shift gears, making my evenings feel more like my time. 4. Plan a midweek date night, even if it's solo. For the longest time, I treated weekdays like a waiting room for the weekend. Work, eat, scroll, sleep, rinse, and repeat. But then I realized, why should all the fun be crammed into Saturday and Sunday? So I started planning midweek date nights, sometimes with friends, sometimes solo. If a friend was free, we'd grab dinner, go for a walk, or catch a movie. If not, I'd take myself out, order my favorite takeout, set up a cozy vibe at home, and watch a movie without also scrolling on my phone. The result? My week felt fuller. My social life wasn't just a weekend thing, and I actually looked forward to Wednesdays instead of just surviving them. 5. Say no to overcommitting. I used to say yes to everything. Random plans, late-night obligations, work calls after hours, thinking I had to. But the more I overcommit, the more my evenings felt like just another job. So, I started protecting my free time. If something didn't truly align with what I wanted, I'd say no, without guilt. That one decision freed up so much energy and time. These changes weren't huge. I didn't overhaul my life or create some strict, productivity-obsessed schedule. I just made small shifts that added up. And honestly, they worked. My evenings feel longer. I actually enjoy my downtime. And I don't go to bed feeling like I wasted hours on autopilot. So, if your evenings keep slipping away, try even one of these changes. You might be surprised how much time you actually have. Which one of these do you want to try first? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.